Yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing all right. Hope everybody is well. I know it's been a while since I've done a video like this. I haven't been playing a ton of this game. But the last times I have been playing it, and most recently, I've been playing a lot of Kabal, and I've noticed a lot of other people switching to Kabal. And if you wonder why, it's because this character is nonsense. So I did want to talk a little bit about, I think, by the way, while I interrupt myself, I think it's interesting that now we're almost 100% confirmed that this is the final state of the game. It's a good time to really look at certain characters individually and say, oh wow, this character had all this. Wow, no wonder, like, you know what I mean? Because there's the obvious stuff like Nomad Dash. There's, he has no gaps in the strings, but there's a little bit more to this character, the air dash, but even the air dash is a loaded move in itself. So I want to talk about why Kabal is a problem in this game. This character is busted as fuck tier, just like Cetrion, just like Liu Kang, Jackie. He's in that tier. He isn't just top tier like, let's say, a character. Who's a character I say is top tier that people probably disagree with? Probably like a Sindel or something, right? He's in the holy fuck, this character's broken tier. But hey, let's talk about it, right? And if y'all haven't subbed to the channel, please do. I appreciate all the love and support I'm getting. So anyway, Kabal, right? Kabal. What do we know about Kabal, right? Well, he's mid, man, right? He's got a mid, he's got mids for fucking days. You know what I mean? He's just got them. Like, he's in no shortage of mids, you know what I mean? He just has them, right? Also important to note, he has a 9-frame mid, right? This is really good for checking people. Obviously, taking your turn back, checking people, because it's completely safe, right? Not to mention, he's gapless. Like, for those of y'all who don't know, he has no gaps at all in any of his strings. None of them, there are no gaps. There's no gaps. They don't exist, right? So, to get that out of the way. But this is completely safe, right? Then there are other loadouts where you can put a low special move in there to, kind of mix 50-50, whatever. There's that too. The mid itself is -4 with some pushback, so like, you know what I mean, can be -3 if spaced properly, so pretty good at that. And there's a kind of a little bit of a delay there. This isn't like amazing, it is like an amazing mix or stagger, but it's just good to note that it's there, right? And it's 9 frames, right? So if you punish somebody for doing something, unsafe, wow, really, I can't fucking teleport somebody for doing something unsafe. You know what I mean? You can do something, you know what I mean? And you get really good damage off of that too, by the way. Then he has this 12-frame mid, which is really good. Because it's got decent range, right? Not amazing, but decent range. But look at that, -1 if spaced out, right? -1. And point blank range, -2 with some pushback. You can literally, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? You can definitely mess around with this. You can definitely stagger. Then you got this, which is -3. Again, no gap. -3. Into down 1 is really, it's actually real. Well, if I could do it. Into down 1. Then you can finish the string, right? If they try to press, if they know you're staggering and they're trying to press there, obviously, there's that, right? You don't get that much damage off the raw hit alone, but, costs no resource and it's completely unbreakable, so, there's that. So, there's that string, then he has this string, which has more range, right? 15 frames, -2, -3, like, depending on the spacing, right? Goes into an overhead, so again, if you have a low special, you can put that in there. The full string is -4. Got a little bit of pushback. So all they can really probably hit you with is like a down 1 here. Some characters have a mid that can reach, but if you don't really respect it, you know what I mean? Like, basically, my point that I'm getting at here, I'm really long with it, is all his strings leave him in a good situation. After the first hit, or even after the last hit sometimes, right? Like, if I do this, I'm only -2. If I do my down 1 to 7 frames, it's coming out 9 frames. If you didn't do a low poke after this, you're probably not hitting me. I mean, some characters have mids that can reach, like 9-frame mids that can reach or win the trade or whatever. But when I do this string, you don't know if I'm gonna do this. And if I'm gonna do this, or if I'm gonna do that after, or if I'm gonna do nothing after, let you poke, then I take my turn back. So his up close game is really good, right? His jab 7 frames, +1 on block for whatever the fuck reason. Then you got the second hit is -3, and then the third hit is -5, right? So it's all completely safe, and it's a really good auto shimmy, right? This right here, you literally just 1-1-1. If it hits, it's super hit confirmable, right? Super hit confirmable. You got all day. If they try to break, and here's the thing, right? They can break this, right? Obviously. They can break this, right? Obviously. And you don't get a combo, right? But if you know they're going to do that, cool. That's fine. You know what I mean? You know, a little 22% unbreakable. Cool. Whatever. Completely unbreakable damage. Just throwing that in there too. So his jab string's mad good. His 2-3 string is -1 on block. Hella good. His 2-2 string is also -1. And then you can finish it and it's -2. Oh, I had that backwards. I thought that was -1. And obviously gapless. You know what I mean? He doesn't have gaps, right? And this is going to be really important later when you get into the other shit, right? So my point with all this is his up close game is mad good, right? His walk speed's mad good. His dashes are pretty ass, but it doesn't really matter. His walk speed's solid, and you can equip the air dash. This is the best move. Let me speed this up a little bit because I've been talking for 7 minutes and I haven't even mentioned his best move or any of his special moves. His projectile's mad good. As you can see from further ranges, it's plus. So you can do shit like that. People do it to you online all the time. Especially this one. It's hella plus. If you're not blocking, you're going to get smoked, right? Look at that. +10. It's hella plus. Minus from about this range, but from this range plus, right? Very good. His downward air fireball is extremely fucking good. Super good. The range is good for a downward air fireball. It's not perfect, but it's good. But if you think you're unsafe, you can spin the bar meter, right? You can spin the bar meter, and it's offensive, not defensive meter, which is really important. If you think you're unsafe, you can do that, and chances are you're safe, right? Even if you whiff, you'll fall down a lot faster. Just good to know, right? We already went over Nomad Dash, and then I have Hook Grab equipped as well with the Air Dash. It's important for his combos, right? Now let's just talk about the Air Dash, right? Everybody knows he has the Air Dash. Oh my God, he can Air Dash. You can get combos off the, oh, he's still breaking away. You can get combos off the Air Dash, blah, 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 blah. With the Hook Grab, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can. But the Air Dash is even scarier than you think because eventually characters are going to try to low profile it, right? Like, let's say I'm Scorpion, right? Let's say I'm Scorpion, I'm blocking. You know what I mean? Eventually, people are going to try different things. Try to down to it. Try to get under it. Try to walk under or dash under or do something, right? People are gonna try it, and it's hard to do, right? It's hard to deal with this as it is. They're gonna air to air you, right? You know what I mean? They're gonna air to air you. They're gonna try different things, right? But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Scorpion is not the best anti-airing character in the game. He's just what have you. Here's the kicker. Yes, if you know I'm gonna just jump. If you know that's all I'm gonna do is this, and you can get away with doing this to people, right? It's ridiculous. And you can OS it like any other special move. So your Nomad Dash only comes out on hit and not on block, etc. That's just how the game is designed. But the thing is, I can put out this and then do it, right? Or I can do nothing into air dash, or I can not air dash and I can empty jump, grab you. I can empty jump, air dash, other side do this. I can literally just jump 2 into regular shit. I could jump 2 into air dash. I could jump air fireball. I could jump 2 into air fireball. I could jump 2 into air dash. It's a jump kick. Like, my point is, I've got a million options in the air, right? Once I know what you're gonna do, oh, you're anti-airing me, bet. I'm gonna do this. Or I'm gonna jump air dash, then air fireball, right? Because when you see the air dash, you go, oh, he's gonna hit me now. So I'm gonna jump, fireball, you're gonna block it, cool. I'm gonna jump, air dash, then fireball, right? Like I said before, if you think you're unsafe, fall faster, right? You know what I mean? So I always have a ton of options in the air. Every time I do this, I can do it from back here and still hit you. You gotta be walking back, right? You know what I mean? Like, I can still hit you. Like, I'm going as full screen as possible, jump, air dash, fireball. You got hit. Like, you know what I mean? Not hit, like, you can block you or whatever, but I still reach you, right? Like, look how far this jump 2 goes. Look at the range on this. Shit is crazy. And I'm mad plus after, right? You know what I mean? Like, I can go into shit. And if I know you're not going to respect it and you're going to try to jump, I can empty jump and then throw a fireball. I can cover both at once. I can jump 2, fireball, right? If you jump, you got hit, right? If you jump, you got hit. If you didn't jump, you got hit, right? Then you got his 2-2 string, right? So like, let's say you air dash 2, you can literally just mash 2. And by the time you recognize that it hits, then you hit confirm. Well, you can't do that twice, but you get the point, right? You can literally just 2-2, jump 2-2-2, and like, by the time you see that it hits, very, 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 very easy to hit confirm. It's like having a 1-1-1 string, but it's off coming out the air, right? It's the same thing. You can just mash standing 1. Oh, it hit, boom. Extremely easy to hit confirm. If you want to go for the slightly harder way to do it, you can do 2-3 instead, and you get way better damage. Like, just as an example, right? Let's say I hit you with a jump 2 from wherever the fuck, right? From wherever the fuck I hit you with a jump 2, air dash, jump 2, air dash. If I could actually do it and not be trash. That's 39, 40% for 1 bar. And this is practical because him landing a jump 2 is not like beyond reason, right? I mean, like I said, the easy way would to be to just go for some shit like this, right? That'd be like the easy way to do it, right? But even then, you can go for a combo like this and get 36%. You know what I mean? And just to put it out there, if y'all don't know somehow, if you're thinking, oh, I'll just break away, like, duh. If you're thinking, bruh. There we go. If you think I'll just break away, will you now? Will you break away now? Are you sure you want to break away? Are you sure you want to break away? And the thing is, once he does this part of the combo, it's your call, right? You know what I mean? You are more than welcome to do it. But you're gonna take damage for it. You're gonna take mad damage for it. It is a risk. You always have to be weary of that. And even if I hold up. Even if let's say I use this already, right? Say KB is gone. Well, his defensive meter is gonna take way too long to regenerate. But my point is, even if I don't get the KB, I can still get some decent damage off it. You know what I mean? So yeah, he does really, 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 really good damage off any straight hit, right? Like I can hold on one second. I can jump kick, and nomad dash. If I wasn't trash, I'd be able to show it.
Got the spins. Faster.
I can get, 29, 30% off a jump kick, off a full screen nomad dash.
Faster.
Fuck. Off a full screen nomad dash,
Faster.
I'm getting 31%. 31% off a full screen fuck neutral. Now Scorpion can like teleport. Oh, you blocking. Now Scorpion can teleport. But look at his damage, right? 260. 265 off of random full screen teleport for 1 bar, right? If he has his damage buff equipped and with that move on, sure, he could probably get closer to 30%. but I think it's still slightly less. This is really good damage for like a lot of characters have random full screen fuck neutral moves or teleports, but like it's like some noob Saibot shit where you can get 30+% off a raw nomad dash from full screen. It's mad good. And granted, you gotta have both of these moves equipped, but these moves are really, really good. I don't see a reason not to play these moves, honestly. If you're having issues opening your opponent up because you don't have any lows, that's the one thing Kabal doesn't have. He doesn't have a low starter, right? But his strike throw game is so dangerous and so good, it doesn't really matter, right? Like if they're blocking everything, like if they're blocking the shit out of everything, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's +3. You can literally just grab after that. You know what I mean? I'm +10. I can just grab you. You know what I mean? There is no knowing that. Then I can go into shit like this, and that's super easy to hit confirm, right? It like the fact that it's very, very easy for him to get you to block anything. Like, he's got too many air actions, right? He's got a million things he can do in the air. You can't really predict. You just gotta guess at a certain point. And once he gets you to block this or block this, because jump kicks are much less plus since they've been nerfed, right? But jump two is still plus, right? Like, you know what I mean? So +8, +9, whatever. Like, it's mad good. +7, like, they're not getting out of that. They gotta be holding up to get out of, like, to get out of some shit like this. I do this +8 and I go for a grab, or +7, whatever. To get out of that, they gotta be holding up. And if they're holding up, they'll get smoked by you just mashing this. And then even after you do that, you're only -2. So like it's like Kabal has everything, bro. He has like a fireball, which maybe isn't the most amazing fireball in the world, but it doesn't need to be, right? He has EX fireball, not to mention, just to put it out there, this is a thing. Just to put, you know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Just to put it out there, this is a thing. He does have the EX Fireball KB. I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, but it's something else you gotta account for. So yeah, Kabal's got pretty much everything you could possibly want in a character. Imagine Jackie. So Kabal is like, he's fucked up. Imagine Jackie, right? But her dash punch launches you for a full combo, right? Imagine Jackie with her dash punch launches you for a full combo, and you can't break away from that combo, because if you do, you can get smoked for that. If he makes the read, you're fucked and you're smoked, right? You still have the leap and all the leap pressure. You have the auto shimmy jab string, all that shit up close. You're Jackie, but now your dash punch does a full combo. You have a full screen projectile. Excuse me. You have a full screen projectile. You got an air fireball. Well, I think she doesn't have like a downward air fireball. So you have a downward air fireball and just longer range buttons as well. Like, just imagine that. That's basically Kabal as a character. This character is completely busted. Like I said, his dashes are pretty shit. His walk speed's good though, and he's got air dashes. You know what I mean? Like, he can move around the screen, controls the screen really well. This character's mad good. Sure, there are characters who can deal with his air. There are characters who can deal with the air dash and all that well, but like, you don't even have to play this variation of Kabal. I've got, I don't know how many variations of Kabal I have, right? I think this is the one with the low hook. Yeah. So this is the one where instead of doing mid overhead, I can do mid low. 15 frames, 16 frames, right? You know, for this, granted, this one is fuzzyable, but it's something they gotta be accounting for and paying attention to, right? If I wanna play mix-ups, I can play mix-ups, right? If I wanna do that, I don't get that much damage off of it, but if I did, it'd be broken as hell. You know what I mean? Like, there are other ways to play this character. You can play with the gas blast, like, you've got plenty of options with Kabal. You want the ability to restand.
Too slow.
You know what I mean? Well, I don't know the combos off the restand, but he can restand with this.
Too slow.
You know, he can restand if you want to do that. He can fucking heal himself if he's standing in this. Like, My point is, Kabal can do literally everything. It's basically all in how you choose to play him. And a lot of people are choosing to play him with the air dash, which I don't blame them for, right? The air dash is super oppressive, super ridiculous. It's really, really good. And this is why you see more Kabal now, or you hear more about Kabal now, because people are realizing this character is ridiculous. He's always been good. He's been top tier since the game came out, honestly. But now it's just like, with this move, you can literally turn your brain all the way off. And I know a lot of characters are like that, but I've literally picked this character and played matches where I just did jump in, jump in, jump in, you know what I mean? And then eventually they block it all. Then I go for something like this. Then I go for that third hit. Then I go for that. Then, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to think with this character is my whole point. This character is ridiculous. He's ridiculous tier. He's fun to play though. I will say that he's super fun because you just jump around and do shit. Until people make you not jump around anymore, then it's not as fun. But again, that doesn't mean like you lose the matchup just because you can't air dash all over the place. That means you got to play some type of ground game, which he can do really well. He's got the tools on the ground. He's got, you know what I mean? Oh, wow, I don't know, sweep was so minus. But this is plus. Yeah, so he's got a lot of tools, a lot of mids, and yeah, that's Kabal, man. That is why you're seeing more of this character. But hey, let me know what y'all think. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree, if you think Kabal is good but not that good, if you think he has some weaknesses. I have no idea what his weaknesses are. I know that there are characters that can anti-air him, but even if that's the case, like, he doesn't need to play this move to be good. That's the funny part. Like, this move puts him over the top, but he can be top tier without this move. He was top tier without this move. With the move, he's just Cetrion tier. You know what I mean? And if you don't think that move helped you in a matchup, fine, don't play it. Now you got 2 extra slots for even for other moves. What do you want? Mix-ups? You want another fireball? You want a nomad dash? Like, honestly, it's like just really, really quickly. Really, really quickly. Where is it? Just really, really quickly. Like, imagine you're not using the air dash. Oh, now you can cancel your nomad dash. So guess what? Now you get now you get mix-ups on block. Damn, I don't know why that was so complicated. You get mix-ups on block. Slightly plus, right? You know what I mean? Neutral on block, right? You get, you know, different types of mix-ups. That's hella minus, but you get the point, right? You can play a different air fireball if you want. If you want a straight air fireball instead of the downward air fireball, cool, we got you. You want a short hop into fireball? We got you. Instant air fireballs are back, boys. Like, you can play this character a million ways. That's the thing that makes him so scary, right? You want a safe-ish low special with mad startup, right? Or just you want a low fireball for neutral? Cool. Here you go. You know, there are millions of ways to play this character. He really, like, honestly, if you master this character, you can be unstoppable. That's why this character is a problem. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if y'all enjoying the content. And other than that, man, just stay safe and have a good one. JSF, I'm out. Peace.